Okay, guys, I'm gonna run right into my intro, and I will be right back. I gotta finish something, so I'm just gonna go right into my intro.
Home in the valley, home in the city, home isn't pretty, ain't no home for me. Home in the darkness, home on the highway, home isn't my way, home I'll never be. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Can't see no reason to put up a fight. I'm living for giving the devil his due. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. Time is the essence, time is the season, time ain't no reason, got no time to show. Time everlasting, time to play these sides. Time ain't on my side, time will never know. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Now I want to tell you what's wrong from what's right. I've seen suns that were freezing and lives that were blue. But I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Can't see no reason to put up a fight. I'm living for giving the devil his due. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you.
Oh my god. Wow, couldn't have timed that more perfect. Sorry, hubby decided at the last minute he wanted something different. He wanted something to eat ready when he come home. So I already had my live scheduled, and I was like 5 minutes away from going live, and he decides after I'd already called and talked to him, he said no, he was good. The lunch I packed him was enough. But then, yeah, he called me 5 minutes before I go live and said, "Well, I decided I wanted some biscuits and gravy and blah blah blah." So yeah, I'm trying. Thank God I had some made in the fridge. I just had to, you know, finish off the gravy. Hey, Senorita. Hey, wishful thinking. I am so far behind. Hey, Becca. Hey, Starry Night. Hey, Brittany. Clemson girl. It's good to see you guys. Let me bring up my own live. That'd probably be nice. Um, I see. We're now tagged me in something. I didn't even look at it. I'm sure it's yeah. Yeah, okay. It's your yeah, whatever. Um so I didn't know what to do for the thumbnail tonight. I was all out of ideas. So I figured we'll spill some tea. There's some tea going on in these streets. Hey nonsense. Hey Chesh. It's almost like they don't want me to see. Oh, it is? Man, these people never tag me properly. Well, I don't know what she tagged me in. I have no idea. I didn't check. I just seen it. I just seen it come across my screen. Oh, it's on YouTube. It says Renell Smith mentioned you in a video. Kathy P, let's talk about it. Continues to spread lies and accuses me. No. Oh, poor. Oh, Hope Norm lost her baby. She had that doggy for 18 years, and she had to have cremated tonight. Oh, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry, Hope. So she won't be joining us, of course. Oh, that's awful. But yeah, I didn't lie about you. Um, I showed receipts. I didn't accuse you of anything. I'm not the one getting a restraining order against you. I'm not the one who caused you to have the restraining order hearing coming up. That's pretty much on you. Yeah, that's pretty much on you. One and done, girl. Hey, Norton girl. Hey, Sue Elliott. Hey, let's be honest. Hey, Lurker. Oh, and another thing. Hey, Hazel Eyes. Ryan, how are you, Ryan? Also, did you guys happen to get a load of, hey, Marcy, of Mallory's latest shenanigans? I don't know how it showed up in my feed, but hey, it was a little short video. I was curious, regretted it fairly quickly. She has revamped her memberships. She's done away with the low levels. There is only one membership now. It's $29.99. If you want to see her content or her post, you got to pay her $29.99 a month. I was like, what? That's a lot for somebody to pay for a membership on YouTube. I don't know. To me, it is. I thought that was fucking crazy. Hey, T Marie. Hey, Devious. But yeah, $29.99. Couldn't round it off. You had to go to the, $29.99. Mallory, House of Williams. What is that noise? Sorry, I just threw my lighter, so I won't be clicking it to death tonight. Um, oh, that was my husband came in the door. Wow, he's really early. Okay. Don't worry, I'll watch for any crazy people that pop in the chat if Vade ever shows up here. Can I call her to talk to Tube Tammy? Hey KCG. Hey Peace, good to see you. Yeah, I was blown away. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Or my husband's got some shit going on at work too. You wouldn't believe it. Well, not him, but it was somebody on one of the crews. He's a supervisor. My husband's a supervisor there, and somebody had been missing from one of the crews for a minute, and he's worked there a long time, um, something like 12 years, and then all of a sudden, well, anyway, come to find out, he's in jail where he belongs. The people at work were mind blown at what he was charged with. Would have never guessed he was a kitty diddler. Just goes to show you, they come in all shapes, sizes. And this dude was disabled on one of the disabled crews. He wasn't on my husband's. He was on somebody else's. But yeah, wild. You sleuthing tater tot. I just love that name. Hey, lurker, $29.99 won't last. Yeah. I. She said that if you already paid for your regular membership, she would refund you through Cash App or PayPal or however you did it. And she said it in this weird voice. She was trying to do some kind of an accent. I think it was some kind of a Russian lady or something. I don't know. Epic fail. But yeah, she just wanted everybody to know that it's sidekicks and it's $29.99. There's no other levels. Hey, M Faithful. You'll catch up when you get back from Kansas. Oh, Chess, that's right. That's Monday. Hey, Blank Slate. Well, people, if you want to see what happens when you go real life and you attack someone's life inside and out, peep around on Monday while some of your little friends are going to be in a court hearing because they don't know how to stop. They don't know how to tell the truth and they don't know how to leave people alone. Hey, Glow with Glow. My daughter, too, and have somebody's missing from one of the city crews around here for like 10 days. Wow. Yeah, our new logo. You mean the $29.99? Look, it's tough out here for all of us. It's tough out here. I'm sorry, but there is not a channel I would pay $29.99 to watch. I'm sorry. I'm a cheapskate. Call me what you want. Call me thrifty, cheap. I don't care. Nope, not doing it. Nope. Choo choo, the chess train leaves the country. Chess is on her way here. I wish you were closer, Chess. That's a long way for me, though. Uh-uh. Oh my God. My husband wants to gab. And I'm like, we'll talk later. Oh, we were talking about Mallory, House of Williams. She has restructured her memberships and now she only has one level. And it's $29.99. You should see how me and Manya feel. She's on the other side of the damn planet, I'm sure. You'll catch it. I want you need to be DMing me, calling me, texting me, whatever. I want details. I want details. I can't wait till next week. I need details what's going on Monday because I don't think there's going to be any links to join the hearing. Not like the one in California. So I will DM you my number. I need text updates hourly. No, I'm kidding. Hey, Bumpy. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Bumpy. I appreciate that. I think I have something. I'll have to mute it. Okay, don't you even start, Cat. I'm telling you. Not tonight, Sir Duke. Not tonight. No, leave my cords alone. Don't you talk back. Well, I know. You like to talk. Just like your owner. Okay, so who should we watch first? I mean, there's all kind of travesties going on. Ouch! Duke! Oh, my cat. He wants attention, of course. He had all night to have attention. Ow! And as soon as I go live, stop doing that. He wants on my lap, and he can't get on my lap. He's too big while I'm on here like this. Dookie, you bite me one more time, it's all over with. It's all over with. You're going to bed. Okay, that's it. You're going to bed. Stop. You're calling me. Stop. Here, lay on you blankie. Lay on you blankie. Here's a goodie. Here, I'll bribe you. That's a shame when you got to bribe your freaking animals. But Betty, we'll do a little Betty, then we'll get into the Renown. And I wasn't planning on talking about Renown. I wanted to, you know, finish up the tater, but she said she was going to do a spreadsheet. She was going to do a whiteboard. She was going to do a spreadsheet and detail everything for me and nonsense. I don't know if she did that. I haven't watched her. I think she's live now, or she just did the live or something. I don't even know when the tag came in. But if it's not a spreadsheet, I don't care. Oh, Betty. Okay. Couple quick channels. I think clip this as well. But Betty. Oh, her rant. You got to admit that rant was a short one. Usually her rants are a little longer, especially when it had been a minute since she had one. But that short one was, a lot. But this is Betty. Sir Duke, if you pull my cords down, I swear. You know what? I really love you, Kitty, but you have got to go over there. No, sir. Damn it, Duke. Come on. Oh, he's biting me. I'm going to get him. Quit biting me. Okay, this is Betty. I guess getting ready to leave Texas. Sadly, hey, Chris Cress, she didn't make it to the border. That's a shame. That would have been some epic reviewing being done. Oh, I was so hoping for that. But she's just too exhausted. And she couldn't do it. Hey, Lisa. So we'll hear a little bit of this and then we'll move on. Sure, Duke.
Hey guys, so I'm just gonna have to come in here. I was thinking I was gonna have some more time to speak with you guys, but I apparently don't. I just looked at my clock and I realized that I'm
you're back.
boarding my plane in about 20 minutes. So I went ahead and just pushed this live. I'm trying to get some breakfast, and I just looked down. By the time I got done doing what I needed to do,
let me know what her volume's like, because her volume's not good. And what I'll do is I'll mute me so I can turn it up, and then when I need to unmute, I'll turn it back down. But her volume's not very good, so let me know if you can even hear her. She's at the airport in Texas. Yeah. She flew off the border. I was really disappointed.
I hope everybody's doing well. Good morning, good afternoon. Hey, Katrina. It's nice to see you. So I was wanting just to talk a little bit about the case that we did. 7 Grammy. I hope you're doing well. How are you feeling? Are you out of the hospital yet? Mike, nice to see you guys. Okay, it's not me. That's all I hear about. Having some breakfast. I went ahead and got them to get it to go.
Why are you even streaming with all that confusion and noise going on? Would it really hurt you that much to not have to stream every detail of your existence? I mean, do you really think anybody cares that you're at the airport getting on a plane?
Oh, there she is. I just need her to put it in the to-go cup or to-go box.
Damn it, dude.
I have 20 minutes and there's no
Stop
point.
it.
I might as well just go ahead and get it paid for now and get hot stuff now.
Oh,
so
you're such a bad kitty.
Go. Hi guys.
You're just a bad
So
butt.
the case,
Yes,
I wanted to
you
go
are.
into more detail on the case, but I don't think I'm going to have time. I thought I had about an hour to spend with you guys, but I don't. I only have about 20 minutes, and it's just fruitless to start talking about some details that we of what happened without having time to go through it. And I've got a lot of videos and photos and stuff like that.
Betty, You don't have anything more to go through than what law enforcement has put out. What are you going to do? Show pictures of the town? What? No one wants to be a crime tourist like you. You act like you were on this big Sir Duke. Oh my goodness. Kitty cat, I really do love you, but you're really working my nerve right now.
That I wanted to show everybody. It was a lot of work. It was emotional. I can tell you. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. I can tell you that we went to the vigil last night, and her mother, you could tell, was just obviously distraught.
Why?
And so I got an opportunity to hug her and even cry with her a little bit. So
But why? Did you lie to this lady and tell her that you were the media? Um, that you're some kind of searcher? Or some kind of reporter? I don't get it. Why? Why do you insert yourself? Because I didn't see anything you helped. You actually put out misinformation in this case. What? Oh, and there's screenshots, and I have them. So does everybody else. They've been posted everywhere. You think that, because you delete comments, they go away? You should know, Bets. It's YouTube.
oh, it's been very emotional. It's been hard. So we
Hard for what? You stood law enforcement kept you way out of the way. You were standing there streaming nothing, which, you made fun of JLR for, but you did the same thing. Um, Law enforcement was updating us, not you. Um, you weren't getting any more info than what anybody else was getting. In fact, they were hiding everything. They even lined up their vehicles so, people like you and Olive Oil, you know, couldn't try to intrude.
that's kind of where we're at with that, and we've got some beautiful footage and stuff like that coming out. I'll be working on it tonight and trying to get as much out to you guys as I can. It was so hard with everything moving the way it was.
Get what out? Video of the lake? Video of the dam, of the river? It's what you've already shown, Betty. Are you going to go and try to interview people and muck up the potential witness pool? Is that what I mean, it's really a moot point. Oh, I remember. You kept saying, remember, you're breaking coverage? You're breaking info that you and Olive Oil found that man was selling some weights and he had a barbell, a 25-pound barbell was missing. But she don't know the difference between a barbell and a weight plate. But one was missing, and she did a whole live about that because we reviewed it. It was a big, big breaking news. Come to find out, as usual, Bets was so far up. Weights had nothing to do with this story. Surprise. Hey, Ryan. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, story night. That really isn't. She's so exhausted. It's such hard work exploiting cases. And she was wrong about it as per usual. Yep, Lisa. Grizzy was the only one asked to participate inside at the family vigil. They were so broken and the group was very small. Betty and Olive Oil had to insert themselves where they didn't belong and weren't invited. They had no business being there. Come on, for real. It's content for them. They didn't care. It's all content for them. Notice she didn't go with Grizzy. You notice that.
To go live, to do this, to do that, because we were literally all over the place. We were all over Livingston. We were,
But why? Why was you all over the town? Law enforcement was exactly where they needed to be, where they knew to be. Do you not think if there was stuff all over town, they wouldn't have been? You don't think they already, remember your dumb question? Well, did you search the body of water by her house? What do you think? You don't think that's the first thing they searched? But you're this brilliant reporter. No, you're a brilliant exploiter. This is all content for you. Sadly, I don't believe you care two craps about it, any of it. And you'll turn on one of the parents here with your snide remarks that you keep making that you think nobody catches, but you will. And because you don't know the story, sadly, you don't know the story of what the situation was, what the mom was involved in, what the dad was. You don't know what any of them were involved in. It's really not your business. But you'll take one side and slam the other side. That's what you do. That's totally what you do.
Times we would just have to sit in parking lots and just do research and just keep sleuthing and just trying to figure out whatever, we were just trying to find anything and everything.
So you sit in parking lots sleuthing in your car, trying to find stuff in your car. You can do that from your house. Again, how did you help? I want to know. Hey, Frank. Oh, I want to know. I'm going to let this play for a minute, guys.
In addition to just being out there and watching them, it's a lot of work. I gotta say, Olivia and Mom were troopers. It was rough. It was rough on all of us, but we try to keep, hope and stuff. We were constantly analyzing the case and trying to figure out what happened. And I got to tell you, everything just led right back to that place that the cops were at. No matter where they were, everything went right back there. And so we just kept being concentrated in that little area and just working. It was rough, and to know that it was. I kind of felt when we analyzed the case, it was heartbreaking for us. We knew what we were going into. We always still try to stay hopeful and hope we're wrong, but we knew what we were going into when we went into it. And unfortunately, what we basically discussed when we decided to go ahead and run with this case and be out there ended up happening. Great, that is great news. I wish I had my clappy hands. Hold on just a second.
Okay, hon. I didn't realize, but I don't have as much time as I thought I did. So maybe just talk. So I'll go ahead and pay you for it, and then I'll be here and just take it.
Thank you. Okay. So that's kind of where we're at with that. But it was really sad. We were hoping that what our analysis of the case was not accurate or correct. We always hope that it's another Charlotte's scene.
No, you don't. From the get go, you did not put out one positive thing about this case. You never do. You never do. It's always the negative. You always go to the worst scenario, the worst case scenario, immediately without any facts. She likes to say analysis. Yeah, she sure does. She really thinks it's all about her. She does. All about her. It's not about the victims. It's about her. It's not about them families. It's about her. And what makes me mad is when she includes Summer Wells in this list of hers. Summer Wells is missing. That's it. That's all anybody knows. She says that she includes her in the list of being gone. Hey, Revival.
Our center, right? We hope that we're.
Oh, by the way, Nonsense and Revival. I sent my husband the links at work, and the nurses are all going to get together and send some emails out tomorrow. So hopefully, I gave them the Twitter links too. Hopefully, people will retweet it. People will go through, follow through. I think the nurses will follow through with sending the emails.
Wrong about the information. We're not looking at it right. Something we're not taking into consideration those things. But Fun Size, thanks for sharing that information. This is good. This is good. This is good. That baby deserves.
Um, Betty, why do you think it's so important? What relevancy do you have in any of these cases? Well, it doesn't matter what you sit in your car and sleuth in an empty, dark parking lot. Makes no damn sense to me, but okay. Um, that's okay.
Justice. And that's another one that was never found. Harmony Montgomery was never found. And when we get back to the office, many of you don't know that Connie Branch, she used to call into the show a lot. I've had contact with her.
Here's one thing you need to do before you buy anything online. Don't
Ads.
spend another dime on Amazon until you
For some time, she's the one that.
Oh shoot! That Amazon ad just reminded me. I gotta order my daughter a new water bottle. She's heartbroken. She's had this water bottle since the beginning of last school year. She almost made it 2 years. Some boy knocked it off the table and it broke. She is heartbroken because she had all her unicorns stuff that came with all over it. So I've got to find the same exact one so she can redecorate it.
We were with when she went to California to visit with her son, and then we were also with her when she came back to Florida. She passed away, I believe, last week. I knew about it, but I wanted to do something.
You knew about it a week ago, but you're just now saying something to do something about someone that meant so much to you. Okay.
For her. So we're going to be giving her a moment of silence tomorrow for the coffee club. I will be back in the office. Coffee club will
The
go on
office.
as scheduled. 6:30 we will be up running live, and we'll be going over the commentary and everything. We'll just be doing a debriefing of the
So
Audrey cutting.
if I have an office, hey Chaos, does that make me a reporter? I don't want to be the media. I don't want to be a reporter. Nope, never. Nope. Yeah, she's not upset. Um, my guess is they were all sharing one hotel room because that's how cheap she is. Either that or I know at one time she used to pay a lot of Olivia's expenses when Olivia traveled with her. I don't know if she still does that since Olivia now has supposedly a real job. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what the real job is, but
Oh, you're welcome.
no,
You're
Sir Duke,
welcome.
absolutely
I
not.
know
I'm
Olivia and
not
I were
coming out here.
discussing it today. All the
Oh,
stresses that
don't
come
mow
with
mow. It'll make me feel bad.
everything. It just,
Oh,
it's rough. It's
oh,
rough
kitty
on our
cat.
bodies. It's rough on our pocketbooks. Obviously, these trips are we're living out of suitcases for a week. I came in on the 15th. I'm leaving out on the 22nd. We've been here a week.
Oh, you poor thing. But you chose to do that, Betty. You are you put yourself in these situations. And all you do is complain about it. Me, 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 me. I. Not about you, Betty. Just you put yourself. Oh my God, I can't.
That's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's
Dry
a lot.
babe,
It's a
Betty.
lot on a lot of levels. Never mind the wear and
Yeah,
tear
she
on our
did,
bodies,
Lisa.
minds, and spirits. But we do it.
Her and her mom, I'm taking because she's not allowed to go nowhere. That whole situation. But yeah, hey, B Castle, good to see you.
Because it's a labor of love. It really is.
Mm.
And
It's a labor of love, exploiting this child and the tragedy surrounding this child. is a labor, what you call a labor of love. Okay. Betty, everything you did, you could have did right from your home office, as you call it. Your breaking news because you tore Facebook apart and found a post about weights, that was your breaking news. That was your big mic drop moment in this case. It didn't go nowhere. Just saying.
Connie was a well-loved member of the coffee club, actually, just a spunky, wonderful lady.
Okay. Now you're back talking about her. But wasn't it? Oh, never mind.
That
Never
loved
mind.
to talk and loved to chit-chat and, just loved being part of this community. And to hear that
Exactly, Global
if
Glow.
you guys remember, her husband passed away. She had her son pass away. She had a lot of stuff that went on with her.
Apparently a big fan of Betty's, a good friend, long-term supporter of Betty's, passed away over a week ago, but Betty's just getting around to it now. But they were very close. I don't know.
She was alone, and from my understanding, she died of natural causes, but it's still very hard because we were with her through all those struggles, all of it. Her son, her husband, and now we're here for her. It's just, and it does something to me because I talked to Connie, for years now, and she was always a phone call away. So, and likewise. So,
But it took you over a week to acknowledge that she passed. Okay. I mean, sometimes it takes a minute, I guess. When you're everybody deals with grief differently, I guess.
Yes, Ronnie, we did. We lost Connie.
Helen, hey.
So I'm really kind of hard. I didn't know how to handle that.
Hey,
I had too much
Grace.
stuff on the plate, so I just kind of put it in the back. But she was loved, and she was a loved member of the coffee club. So we're gonna have to do something, a moment of silence. But we'll take care of that tomorrow. I want to, I think words of encouragement, for the family, prayers and stuff like that. That would be really appreciative. But I can tell you, her and I were friends, and she was good. Are you going to live? I'm going to be looking into it. I haven't even had a chance to look into it, Athena. I've just been posting on it. I need to go home and get in my bed. I mean, I got bags for days, and this is just I'm exhausted, and this is
From what?
So I'm really exhausted. So
what are you exhausted from? You sat at the lake all day long, or the dam, or the river. You wasted a lot of gas and miles on the rental car driving around town when law enforcement was clearly sticking with that area. What are you tired from? Is it or emotionally tired?
I'm going to go home. I may have to go take a quick trip to South Carolina. I'm not sure yet.
Oh Lord!
I gotta get stuff together. But guys, I'm gonna have to let you go. It's gonna be getting close to the time for me to have to board, and I gotta. So, yeah. So just say prayers for me. Vincent, Ernest, and Jenna Van Bruisen. Can you please make your way to get 8.1 password verification? You will not be able to go until you do. Thank you. Okay. All right, guys. So that's kind of where I'm at. And I've got to go because it's, I've got a few more minutes.
You just can't go.
And then I've got to go. But once we get back to the office, we'll go ahead and do something for Connie. And we'll do a brief on this case. And then getting back to the Elijah case, I'm going home. So I may have to do a quick trip to South Carolina, but I've already got this case. I've already had, a lot of people reach out to me and give me some updates on this case, and it doesn't sound good. So as soon as I can get grounded.
Oh, great. Now she's going to get involved in Elijah's case.
We'll dive into this and see what we can do to help. And if need be, if we need to go to Wisconsin to cover it boots on the ground, then that's what we'll do. So we'll just play it by ear for right now. We'll see what the...
You're not boots on the ground. That's a legit organization. You are not. And Bets, you keep traveling like this. Not making yourself look too good in your lawsuit. Hmm. Oh, and you've listed off all these people you're going to sue in 2024. What you going to do now? Because apparently the dude bankrolling your filing fees isn't bankrolling you no more. And that's your own words. In the police reports. You said JLR paid your $306 filing fee. Are you still going to file all these other lawsuits? Since you lost your money backer? Huh?
The will of the chat is when we get back to the office, and we'll do whatever needs to be done. So that's all that
You're going to
matters at
exploit
this
that
point.
kid too.
Also, I just want to remind all the people of our chat that we only really have, yes, I know, I've heard, congratulations to those courts. This shows you right here that they don't need the body right here. She was never found, and they convicted him on all charges. So we gotta figure something out for someone else. But once we get grounded, we'll find out what the will of the chat is, and we'll make decisions once we're back in the office. So, all right, guys, I love you. God bless, and we'll see you when I'm on.
You got to figure out something for Summer Wells. You're going to make decisions you think is going to bring charges of someone to trial. So you mean you're going to go back to exploiting the Summer Wells case? Because you need to fill your purse so you can do all this traveling. And that's why you're going to exploit the Elijah case too. Please leave them alone. That's a good pause. Oh, hey, Chaos. Welcome to Poolside. We have gummies. That's a good pause, baby. But we all know you've wanted summer declared. Thank gosh you don't have no power over that. So is that going to be your stick this time? You going back to that? Because, you're excited now because they don't need a body. They have a lot of evidence in that case that they don't have in the Summer Wells case. You're stupid, Betty.
On the ground in Florida. I love you guys. Bye-bye.
Okay, so that was all about me. Saying you don't shut the sound off. Yeah, that was all me. Betty. Oh. She's going to exploit another case. And who knows what she's going to say in her upcoming videos in this case. Because she's already been blaming, actually there's tweets I wanted to show you. Blaming the family without knowing what any facts. She'll pick one side, whichever she thinks is the best one for her content. She'll exploit the hell out of it. Oh, I'm going to show you these. This was before she was found. This is when Betty was saying that the coroner was called when the coroner was not called. This is when Betty was putting out misinformation in the case. Betty actually comments back to this one. This says, Betty, you're spreading information. Aubrey hasn't been found. And this was before she was found. And Betty says, oh, you're wrong. So Betty was telling people that she was right in what she posted. That before the girl was found. She won't. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, T. Marie, thank you so much. She won't correct herself ever. She'll deny she's done anything. In fact, she'll triple down and say she was spot on. Like her breaking info about the weights. Okay. So, and thank you so much. I appreciate you. Everybody, thank you for the gifted memberships. You're so sweet. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thanks, Chaos. Um, I don't know. All I heard was me, 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 me. I didn't plan on doing this tonight. But let's just look at Renelle's video. Since she seemed good to tag me in it, I really wanted to go through a little bit more of that taters. Oh, and by the way, y'all telling everybody that down the hole lady, she left YouTube. Remember? She was done. She's done because of all the stuff being done to her, the stalking, the harassing. She's a victim. No, that's not true. And I said, no, if she was really leaving, her channel would have been gone, not just the videos hidden. Well, guess who's posting? Down the hole lady. I told you, give it a week or so, and she's going to come back and say, oh, but I missed you guys so much. I just had to come back. I had to for you. So she could cry victim some more. But she posted a video. But she's done. She was also posting 6 days ago in our community tab. Yeah. I knew that was another well, they don't lie, remember? Yeah, they don't lie. I'm just gonna look at this. I don't know. I might just it's only a 28-minute video. But I haven't watched it yet, so I have no idea what she says in it. How without a crystal ball's harassment and bullying led to another YouTuber to leave the platform. It had nothing to do with Katie. You guys wanted it to. You begged for it, but it didn't have anything to do with Katie. But she entered. This one is about me. Kathy Peace continues to spread lies and accuses me of creating and sending emails. No, never accused you. You're the one that keeps inserting yourself into this. You weren't a part of the mod call. We made that clear. I also made it clear that I didn't think you had anything to do with the emails. So see, yet again, Renelle, you don't go listen and do your own research. Because I stated that, actually, in my live last night. I even stated that you didn't have nothing to do with it. I really don't think you do. Never did. You weren't mentioned as ever being a part of it. I never accused you of creating and sending anything. Just letting you know. But we'll play it. We'll play a little bit of it. Like I said, I didn't get to watch it, so I have no idea. But I know that she was never. Why does she want to be in the middle? Why do these people go to? Well, you accused me. Why?
All this crap is going too far.
Why? And if you don't fair use me, you might be in a little trouble there. Cause see, yeah. Okay. I guess she's playing my video. Wow, this is weird. This only happened one other time. It was like 9-10 months ago. Was the Two Top travesty? Talking about my kids and stuff, but she said she didn't know I had kids. She's such a fucking liar. But let's see what she has to say.
All posted a video and of course said a bunch of shit that isn't true. What's new there? Yeah, her video is the good Katie, the bad. She has a picture of down the hole lady with the bad Katie, picture without a crystal ball. The lies, slander, defamation spread by without a crystal ball, and the harm she causes for others. That's funny. She's not the one sending threatening emails to people's kids. She's not the one putting up fraudulent GoFundMe's. But okay, gotcha.
Okay, that wasn't saying you did it. What I was saying was that it wasn't Katie doing it. Did you hear me say that it was Renelle who sent threatening emails? No, what her name wasn't even mentioned. It was that conversation was about Katie. They really, really got to it be a part of something. Oh wait. Oh, I didn't read her. Her descriptions are always self-reflection. Okay, here we go. Here's her description. For months, at Kathy P's Let's Talk About It has been talking about me. No, not months. And I refuse to respond to her because I was raised to respect my elders. Oh, is that all y'all? Yeah, put them on a, you know how I put it in addition and put it, yeah. Is that all y'all got? Bitch, I'm 60 proud, bitch. Earned every one of these gray hairs and wrinkles, and I still look better than y'all. Have that. Anyway, that's all you got. Jeez. You and your buddy Two Top Travesty. The lies she spreads about me are getting out of hand. I didn't spread any lies about you. Most of the time, I'm not talking about you. And now she is accusing me of putting her kids in harm's way. No. Show me where I said Renelle sent threatening emails about my kids. Never said that. I was talking about without a crystal ball. You got a guilty conscience that you think I was talking about you? Because, you know what they say. When you're in a chat and a creator saying something, and you have feelings about maybe she is the one doing, I don't know. Does she have a guilty conscience? I'm asking. Why is she putting herself in this? She just played you what I said. Nowhere did I say Renelle sent anything. Insane. Kathy P has never shown any proof of the accusations she has made about me regarding harassing people. Yes, I have. Or I have showed. I never said you harassed me. Thank you. I never said you harassed me in any way. My husband keeps coming out and interrupting me. But I don't know where she gets this. But you were harassing Charla, and there's emails and there's videos on your channel. So how's that a lie? Never said you were harassing me. Never said you sent any threatening me emails. I was discussing what you guys were doing to Charlotte and Without a Crystal Ball, and I said that Without a Crystal Ball didn't send those emails. Never even mentioned your name, honey. You really want to feel important, don't you? You just really want to be. You just want to be in the throes of this. I'm not sure why, but okay. She chose to white knight for that nonsense. No, the only white knighter is you. She chose the white knight for nonsense on the web and continues to defend her tooth and nail. I am done with her encouraging harassment towards me. I never encouraged anybody to harass you. And I don't need the white knight for nonsense. Because unlike you know, the creep you all white knight for, you know, the daddy figure, she got a backbone. She can stand up for herself, and she don't put out a bunch of misinformation and a bunch of fraudulent shit. She don't need no one to white knight for her. You do it for your buddy. Seen plenty of emails, plenty of places where you've said you will continue to defend him. That's why you're going to an RO hearing that you shouldn't even be a part of, because you're choosing to do that, to stand up because you want to defend him. Okay. I didn't say any of this about you. So where again are you getting your information? Because this is like the third or fourth time I've reviewed you, and you have done nothing but talk out your backside with no receipts. Because what you just played didn't even say your freaking name. It didn't have nothing to do with you. But you put yourself in there. Why? You got a guilty conscience? I'm just asking. What's your stick? You have a habit of this, I've noticed, where you go off with these videos you make without doing your own due diligence, your own research. You may have played that, but you damn sure weren't listening to it. But you have such thick blinders on, it wouldn't matter anyway. Hey,
channel. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's get straight into this while I am composed. My usual disclaimer, please do not take what I say as fact. Feel free to do your own research and come to your own conclusion. I am so old.
I don't know. Brittany, or I thought Renelle or whatever her name is was older than you. Is she saying she's younger? Because if so, she might want to. Yeah, I don't know her age, but you know, I'm 60 proud, bitch, and I look better than him. I showed you what Veda will allegedly or could possibly look like at my age. It wasn't pretty. I'll stand up against her any day. And Renelle, please, girl, if all you could do was go like Veda and go at age. Oh, but you don't talk about people. You don't do that. Didn't you just preach out your last video? This video was supposed to be the one with the spreadsheet, right? Let's see if you have it. Why does that group insist on making stuff up and making themselves look like fools? They got about one good brain cell between them. Yeah, they actually think that they're fooling people. They actually think people believe them. They really, truly do. And why do they all have annoying voices? But what cracks me up is she doesn't take the time to pay attention to what she's reviewing. And she looks like an idiot every time because she's often wrong. Just like what she just played. Nowhere did I say Renelle had anything to do with emails. Because I never said she did. In fact, I said the exact opposite. I said I didn't think she had anything to do with it.
Over, done with, and sick of Kathy P continuing to spread falsehoods and lie about me and talking about my situation, thinking she knows what is best for me and insisting that I should have just listened and done what people wanted me to do. Kathy P, you are not doing yourself or anyone else any good by spreading these falsehoods and lies about me and not have done proper research. Not one time have you ever reached out to me for a comment or maybe.
Unlike you, I show receipts. And why would I reach out to you about anything? You have talked bad about me from day one with your buddy Two Top Travesty. I didn't even know you freaking existed, didn't care. You put yourself in this. You decided to believe Veda and follow Veda's lead. That's on you, no one else. I ain't never lied about you. Don't have to. All they got to do is watch you. You tell on yourself just like your Two Top Travesty friend.
Yeah, what my side of the story is. No.
I won't care.
Renelle says plenty of shit she shouldn't say. Yeah, she runs that mouth. She thinks she's clever and sneaky and underhanded. She's not. That's not.
And that's true. That is the truth.
There's lots of videos. I believe there was a total of 7. Yeah. So.
Now, I run my mouth. I think I'm sneaky, clever, and underhanded. There's a total of 7 videos with What exactly, Kathy P?
That's what is in your own emails, Renell. You said there was 7 videos. 3 needed to be taken down. 4 needed to be edited. Math it, honey. 4 plus 3 is 7. That came out of your own mouth, out of your own live, out of the emails you were reading.
Be specific, since you say.
Hi, from Kathy P. 65, bitch.
This is not me being shady. For a woman who is up in age, like you proudly say you are, I would think you would be more wise, open-minded, calm, mature, sensible.
I am more wise than you will ever be. Any of you. So, yeah, there's that. And really, honey, if all you can do is go at someone's age, let's do side by side. Yeah.
But definitely not being on the internet acting so reckless and immature.
I'm not reckless.
Speaking such lies that brings harm to others. Now, for 3 more months now, this woman has been going after me. This, in my opinion, is a perfect example of third-party harassment. Which all I can say.
You mean like you do for Steve? Going after Katie? Going after Swarla? Going after anybody that talks against him? You mean like you do? Oh, gotcha.
Is go off. Continue to do you, Kathy P. Pay attention.
Oh, I am.
You are the only one left, Kathy P, on these YouTube streets, continuing to spread these falsehoods without proof. Your buddy nonsense that you've defended tooth and nail may be in your side chat, cheering you on, supporting you, but not saying a damn thing on her channel anymore. And then you have Cheshire that is busy reviewing people's videos.
I don't know what anybody does on their channel. That's their business. I choose to call your lying asses out. That's my choice, and I'm allowed to do that. And guess what? I don't need anybody to have my back, because I'm not coming out here spreading lies. I'm coming out here playing your own damn words at you. Because unlike you, I actually listen to what I'm doing. I research. I've showed screenshots of your messages and your emails. I've played your videos of you reading your emails. Your one said some videos, and so did the cease and desist, by the way.
Cactus Ball.
There's this other lady that's like Cactus Babe, Cactus Bill, Cactus, some fucking somebody who's like, weren't Steve and Chesh dating? What?
I wonder, is Cactus Bull going to be accused of white knighting too? Or, and this is just my thought, is she reviewing all the people who call out Katie Joy to try build a civil lawsuit that nonsense was so excited about and that she was so enthusiastic to help out on?
I wouldn't be much help for the RO hearing, but I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be a bitch for a civil case. And I can't wait for the day.
Number one, I don't call out people that review Katie. It just so happens that you guys put Katie in this, not I. Y'all don't call Katie out on her content either, because y'all too lazy to do that. Y'all just go real life on her. You attack everything about her, her child, her life, her husband, her neighbors, the town she lives in, the house she lives in, the color of her hair, the color of her top, the color of her shoes. I mean, y'all go all out. Now, you can look on my channel. I don't call out people that call out Katie on a daily basis when it's necessary. Charlotte a few times, but it wasn't just about Katie. EKC, but it wasn't because, you know, you guys, that's all your content. You throw nonsense and EKC in there. You throw me in there. You know, you've always tried to make the connection when there isn't one. But you still twist and spin it and run with it, even though you know it's not true. But, yeah, see, you totally don't do your own due diligence. You don't do your own research. And I'm not involved in any legal stuff. You are by choice, because it is your choice. I'm not involved. There is, as far as I know, no civil suits. Even though y'all, you know, put that on the fraudulent GoFundMe saying that it was Katie trying to silence you and suing you when Down the Hole Lady wasn't being sued. You're not being sued. It's an RO hearing. It's a one and done. It's for protection because, all the stuff you guys done. I'm not the judge. We'll let the judge decide what happens when you go in front of them. I don't know why you want to go to that expense. But then you go fund me for it. So yeah, I don't know why you need to be a part of it. I don't know why Down the Hole Lady wants so badly to be sued. Blows my mind. But as far as I know, there is no civil suits. But then I don't know. I'm not the plaintiff. I don't know. That could happen. That's not my decision to make.
You insist, Kathy P, that the GoFundMe that helps me tremendously. You continue to insist it is fraudulent.
It was fraudulent. I stand on that today. I'll stand on it tomorrow. You and Down the Hole Lady lied. You put Without a Crystal Ball's picture on that GoFundMe. In the description of the GoFundMe, you said it was because you were being sued by her, that she's trying to silence you. Down the Hole Lady is not being sued. In fact, there's nothing filed at all in court to do with her. And you're not being sued. Again, it's an RO hearing, which you could stop at any time. You're choosing not to. You chose to do that. And right now you raise more than enough money for a lawyer to represent you. Stop it. It was fraudulent. Then people donated because they thought it was about Without a Crystal Ball. And you guys knew that. That sneaky little slime down the hole knew that. That's why she did it. She knew you'd get donations if Katie was attached to it. That's fraudulent. I don't care how you look at it. Hey, Grandma Sherry.
And I use someone else to set up the GoFundMe.
They need to take that money and seek help because that money, but see, Renell wouldn't do the GoFundMe. So what you do, have Nikki do it? So she can say, oh, I didn't do it. Nikki did. Or sorry, not Nikki. Bedtime Rabbit did it. I didn't do it. So that's what Renell could get on here and claim. Yeah.
Let me be very clear, Kathy P. I don't need anybody to do anything for me. I know who I am. But one thing I can tell you, I am eternally grateful to Rebecca and everybody else that has helped me to date.
Okay.
By donating to the GoFundMe, my Cash App, for the messages of encouragement and support that have helped me through bad days.
Okay, now there you have it. The donuts. Now, the GoFundMe was, what, $2,200 to $2,500? How many Cash Apps did she get? And PayPals? Because these people thought it had to do Without a Crystal Ball. They didn't know that it didn't have nothing to do with Without a Crystal Ball, and Katie wasn't involved and wasn't going to be there.
It made me feel that I am not alone. Let me tell you guys what my life.
You got money. Stop it. Not alone. You caused this. You brought this on. This could have all been avoided. You chose not to. You made that decision. So why should people pay for you to have a lawyer when you didn't have to even do this? That didn't need to go this far. Because you're white knighting for your buddy. You're a hypocrite. You're white knighting for your buddy. You know, the one that actually has an RO against him. And what do you care if you have an RO against you or not? Really? I mean, you don't live nowhere near it because you don't want to quit white knighting for your buddy, which means if that happens, then you can't talk about her and stick up for your buddy. You know, the truth is the truth for now. No one's out here lying but you guys. And I don't give a shit what you say. In my opinion, and this is just my opinion, it was a fraudulent GoFundMe. Because it had nothing to do with Without a Crystal Ball.
Life has been like for over a month. And how my kids have been shamed. My kids have been displaced. And in a few days, my parents will be leaving. I would rather.
Okay, so all this has happened because of an RO Zoom hearing? Everybody's been what? Okay, whatever.
I'd rather be safe than sorry. My kids are my life. I will give my life for them. My parents are elderly and I feel blessed to finally have them here
what
with me.
does all of that have to do with any of this? I've never commented about her. I didn't even know she had how many kids or whatever she has. I don't know nothing about her. I don't care about none of that. This is where she gets woe is me, feel sorry for me. My family's displaced. I'm taking care of elderly parents. So there's a lot of people on here. But you see her shtick? You see how she does that? Woe is me. Woe is me. Exactly. Get a job. I don't know who's harassing her. Apparently, I have no idea who she's being harassed by.
After being without them for over 2 decades. Let me just be clear. I'm not telling you.
But what does that have to do with any of this? No one wants you to be without your parents. I mean, what? This has nothing to do with it except you playing the victim card. The woe is me, feel sorry for me. Me. What about the woman you all did this to? I'm not saying she's innocent in this. I never did. But there's a line you don't cross. But you all crossed it. I'm not saying that you were in that mod call. Never said you were a part of it. Never even mentioned your name. Never said you had anything to do with the emails. In fact, said the exact opposite. Open your ears and listen to the live. Because you told on yourself in the very beginning. You played that clip. That didn't have me saying you did anything. Your name wasn't even mentioned. Jesus. These people are brain dead. If someone is harassing her, report the shit and move along. Has she been getting emails threatening her children by name? I have no idea. I didn't know she was being threatened or by who. But I don't know if I can believe it or not. And what proof do I need to show? I showed the emails. Jesus, I'm still getting emails. I'm not. It's insane that someone keeps sending me all these clips of Katie talking. I could give two shits. I don't even open them.
Guys, all this for sympathy, for pity, for people to feel sorry for me.
That's what you're doing.
This is not emotional manipulation, as I have been accused of doing in the past.
That's exactly what you sat here and did. You emotionally manipulated your audience. Woe is me. People had to, I got to take care of this and that. People are uprooted. How? It's an RO hearing that you're causing that most likely is going to be a Zoom. You don't even have to show up for. You collected more than enough money for an attorney. What? You did exactly what you're saying you don't do that everybody else is doing. You're emotionally manipulating people.
But I just want to show you what these people, like Kathy P, Cheshire, Manya, Nonsense, and Katie Joy, have all contributed towards. People like Kathy P and Nonsense want to play follow the leader as grown adults led by Cheshire and Manya. And speaking about Cheshire, she inserts herself in this and claims she wants resolution to something that didn't even involve her or Manya, but because, in my opinion, they wanted revenge on a certain person. Well before I was served, Kathy P was running her mouth in how I should just roll over and play dead for lack of better wording, and how I'm harassing people, and how
you really bad choice of words. That's not what I said. Never said anything like that. What I said is you were served with a cease and desist. You were actually served multiple times with requests to take down and edit the videos. You chose not to. You chose to continue talking. That's what I said. I said, this is all on you because you're making the choice to do it, to continue, to not acknowledge the requests that were made to you. You chose this. I mean, how hard is that to figure out? And Chesh is the leader now? Yeah, I know. I didn't know that. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I only just found Chesh a couple maybe a couple months ago. I don't know, not even that long. Yeah, no. Ugh, very exhausting.
I hate Katie Joy and that I am obsessed and that I am, and I quote, white knighting for Stevie Boy. On January 4th, when I was out doing...
You said that in your own emails that you read. You put it in your channel descriptions of your videos. The last one, oh my, is this, I cannot. This woman, you want to talk about, oh my God. You put it in your own video descriptions how you will continue defending him. Are you for real? I use your own words against you. That's it. Well, not even against you. I just review your own words. I don't make them up like you people do. I actually watch and read. Yeah. Go figure.
Grocery shopping with my parents and the baby. My phone rang. It was my 18-year-old.
Okay, there she goes with the emotional manipulation with the baby, with my parents. Now she's going to get a phone call. This is insane.
Old FaceTiming me. She looked like she had seen a ghost. I immediately asked her what was going on, what happened. And she told me then that the sheriff had just left and that I should call him when I get home. And she was freaking out because she had to console her baby sister, who was freaked out for seeing the sheriff knocking at the door. I immediately left the grocery store and came home.
Okay, it was that traumatic to have a knock on the door. Are you kidding? Wow. She wants to talk about manipulating people? I'm way behind, but love this BHB commentary. You are nailing it. Oh, thanks, KK. Hey, Helen. Okay, I will admit, I'm the boss. All right, Helen's it. She's the boss. They inserted themselves in this story that had nothing to do with them, but only because they thought y'all were connected to Katie. They never listened to anything. They just accused. Yes, Sheila.
My kids were upset and confused as to why the sheriff is looking for me. I had to sit them down and explain to them that it's nothing to worry about and that everything's going to be okay. And then I immediately called the sheriff back to let him know that I was home. And he immediately apologized to me because later, as he explained to me, that when she did open the door, he could see tears in her eyes and he could see how she was just so concerned. And I thanked him for doing that. The next day, he did come over and serve me the papers that I needed to be served. And immediately, once again, he apologized for freaking my kids out. And he did let me know that he did all he could to comfort my daughter. I had to sit down and have a conversation with my parents to also let them know what was going on. So fast forward to January 31st, when Katie Joy started talking about the GoFundMe, which she did not appreciate her image and likeness being used. And that was immediately corrected.
No, was not immediately corrected. And it was not completely corrected either. So, yeah. Y'all didn't correct it until you started getting donations. Until Katie came out and gave you no choice.
But as you can see from the report she sent to GoFundMe because she wanted it taken down, and she states that even by all that being corrected and taken down was still not good enough for her. Move forward to February 9th.
It shouldn't have been because you connected her to a fraudulent GoFundMe. Sorry, don't mean to defend her, but it is what it is.
When I check my DMs, I get messages like, I need to watch my back. I'm not safe. I'm going to feel what I have been putting these women through, that I have been harassing and other things. I do not fear anyone or take well to people making threats. I responded by saying, show up, pull up. I received a phone call from a friend checking up on me, and I told her what was happening. Later on in the day, another friend of mine sent me a
message. Now you're talking about someone behaving their age. Here you are telling people, come on, pull up. Oh my God. I can't.
Message checking in on me, and this is what I responded to her. And as you can see, the time I responded to her. Then lo and behold, as you can see, at 6:52 p.m., she messages me back to let me know Katie Joy is live talking about me and Rabbit. When I did have a chance to watch her live, immediately what came to my mind, and this is just my thoughts, not accusing anyone of anything. I just get these DMs today, and probably whoever it is not happy that I'm not afraid and that I did not cower to them with these threats. So what else can...
What threats? What are you talking about?
They do nothing, because people like this are just cowards and punks. So they reported back and showed whomever what my response was. And in my opinion, Katie Joy does not like to be proven wrong, or she must always...
This doesn't have anything to do with Katie. She wanted her picture and her out of the description. She don't care if you talk about her. You attached her to a court case that had nothing to do with her, that's not filed by her, and that down the hole lady outright lied. She's not being sued by anybody. And neither are you. It's an RO. I keep saying that. God, what's saying you're being sued? But down the hole lady really lied. I mean, it is what it is.
Have the last word, in my opinion. So she felt emboldened. She went on a large platform to get my attention. Now, once again,
she went on her large platform to get your attention. No, she went on her large platform because it was her subscribers that were informing her of the crap you people were doing. You talk about her nonstop. You are obsessed. Look at your channel. Every video is Katie, 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 with some nonsense thrown in. And now me and Chesh. And you're obsessed. No matter what, you still go back to the Katie, 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 Katie. That's unhealthy. You don't even know why you're so obsessed with her, other than you white knight for Steve, which you put in your own descriptions and in your own emails. You said those words yourself. So how is that making up lies about you? Are you lying about yourself? Because all I'm doing is showing what you say. So really what you mean is you're the liar, because you lie about yourself. You're not worth the energy to lie about. Sorry, but you're not.
Total speculation on my part, because it is clear Katie Joy is out for me. She went on her Instagram live.
Why is it clear? She doesn't respond to you idiots. You make video after video after video, never tearing apart her YouTube content. God forbid you might actually do what you're supposed to do on YouTube. Yeah, tear apart all her life outside of YouTube. But until you attached her to a fraudulent GoFundMe and your buddy Tube Top Travesty decided to white knight for Steve and file frivolous RO against her, which she knew she had no chance in hell of ever getting. It was nothing but retaliatory, childish behavior, wasting court's time. Same thing you're doing with this RO. You guys want this. You want this from Katie, but it's not coming from Katie. That's the whole sick, twisted part. You people are manipulating your audience into believing that this is all coming from Katie, when it's not. It's not. Katie is not the plaintiff. Katie is not the defendant. Katie is nothing in this. This is all on you. All on your little crew. You can blame Katie all you want, because there's idiots that actually listen to you and believe you. I don't get it, because you lie about yourself. I mean, come on, I proved it just in this first 10 minutes in. I mean, you opened up the gate lying, saying that I said you were sending threatening emails to my children. I never said that about you. Never once. And you didn't hear those words in that clip you played either. I was referring to Without a Crystal Ball. And I said that. And I said she didn't do it either. Because you guys were your Tube Top Travesty buddy, who I was reviewing at the time, not you, was accusing Katie of being behind it all. So you need to go back, instead of taking the first couple minutes of that live and clipping it and actually watching it and listening to the damn thing. You might learn something. Because you clearly didn't listen. I wasn't even reviewing you. That was about Tube Top Travesty. Yeah.
To make sure that I get word and I know that she has my address. And once again, she was too excited to announce how she has my address.
Oh,
Let me explain
God.
something.
No one
I
cares
witnessed
about your
everything
address. At least I
that
don't.
went down during the Tati lawsuit. How she claimed she didn't know who Net was during her victory speech after she settled with Tati, and that she only spoke to her once. But during the Tati lawsuits, when all the shit was going down of people getting emails, threats, children's images were being used in a nefarious way, Katie Joy did a live on her Instagram, and she was so happy on how she had such a super sleuth day. And I will leave part of that Instagram where she was back and forth with Nat, even though she knew that Michael Sauls was handling that with Natalie. Also, when she graced Kay Baxter's audience with her presence to let them know what she had just found out by her communication with Nat, that Steve McRae was sending messages to Nat and that she verified it. When Kathy P went live to talk about the threatening emails she was getting, and for someone that doesn't care about Katie and that doesn't watch Katie, she really wanted Katie to know about those emails and voice recordings.
Oh, I should have tagged Katie. Let me add. Can you add a tag once you're live? I don't know. I don't think you can.
Okay, let me back this up. Sorry, I had to put my jacket on. It's getting chilly out here. Because I want to see what she tries to clip out of context here. Because clearly the last one didn't go over very good for her. But let's hear her.
Live to talk about the threatening emails she was getting. And for someone that doesn't care about Katie and that doesn't watch Katie, she really wanted Katie to know about those emails and voice recordings.
Oh, I should have tagged Katie. Let me add. Can you add a tag once you're live?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I said that to be snarky against you guys because I knew you guys were watching my chat. Yeah, I did. I should have hashtagged her, but I didn't. I said, did you see me hashtag her? Yeah. And I don't watch Katie. And if I did, so fucking what? I'm entitled to. I'm allowed to. I'm an adult. You can bet if I was going to review her, I'd know what the hell I was talking about, not like you.
I don't think you can. I should have tagged Katie Joy in this, honestly. I really should have, because she might be interested in these.
See? I said I should have. Didn't say I did. I said I should have to be snarky because I knew they were watching the chat.
Emails and these voice recordings, whether they're legit or not, but she might be interested.
And that's because I was sent a bunch of emails with voice recording clips of Katie Joy. That's what I was referring to. But of course, she didn't watch my live, so she has no idea. She's just going to get on here and run that airbag mouth of hers because I was talking about the emails I had been getting with all these little clips of Katie saying shit that I don't care about. I said I should have forwarded them to her. I'm not hiding what I said. No, Sir Duke. I didn't hide my live, and I don't owe her an explanation for it. Because she clearly didn't listen. Yeah, she's telling it all wrong. Of course, they always do. Sir Duke, I said no. Now you're pissing mommy off. Damn it, Duke. Come here. Oh, don't look at me with them big eyes. Oh my God, come here. You're gonna break my heart. Don't look at me
lo
with
and
them
behold,
big eyes.
who shows up in the chat?
Come here.
The one and only without
Your
crystal ball.
babies.
I have
Come
the
on, lay down,
Katie's
go see
mixed
me.
up. You're truly delusional. Maybe you should be correcting Katie for getting the rabbits mixed up. Kathy P. Listen to
getting rabbits mixed up? Huh? I don't even know what she's talking about there. Rabbits mixed up? There's nothing to mix up. Down the hole lady lied. Plain out lied. Not only on the GoFundMe description, but in her video saying she was being sued. I played it. It's on my channel. Go look, Renell. What are you talking about? Mixed up the what rabbits were? What are you? Oh, you have no working brain cells.
this clip.
And Renell, oh honey, I'm going to review your live. I'll give you a one and done because then I'm done with you. but I have to review this last live you just did because you've got the rabbits mixed, or you got the Katie's totally mixed up. But then, you don't have any common sense.
It wasn't the rabbits. I said the Katies, down the hole lady and without a crystal ball. It wasn't mixing up the rabbits. And you did have them mixed up. And I was talking about the live you said you were going to do with your power presentation spreadsheet. Where is it? Is this it? Is it coming up?
Kathy P, I can say with every fiber of my being, you have done nothing but lie about me. Once again, you have been claiming.
Can you show me where I lied about you? With every fiber in your being? Can you show me where I lied about you? I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll be waiting a long damn time.
For months how I am lying. You did videos when I spoke up and you said
no, I have not been doing videos on you all this time. I have reviewed you 3. The only reason why I'm reviewing this is because you addressed it to me. And I did want to review your power presentation, your big spreadsheet you said you're going to do, with the time frames and all this other stuff, because, you said you were doing it to prove me nonsense and Shesh wrong. So, yeah, I said I was going to review that. But no, honey, I don't review someone like you do without a crystal ball. Well, actually, you don't review her content. Yeah, just attack her personal life. But yeah, see, I don't do that. Because I don't care enough. Just saying.
And that I am lying. I still have not seen the proof that you said you have because I experienced it. I went through it.
I have shown proof you've lied. You don't defend a white knight for Steve. I've read the descriptions of your videos. I've played your video of you saying exactly that, reading your email exactly with them words in it. So again, I'm playing your own words. Are you lying about yourself?
That situation, I did not lie. I spoke the truth.
Oh.
And you insisting you have seen all the communication and still insist.
Oh, I've seen a lot of communication, yeah. Actually, I have a whole Google Drive. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Google Drives full. So, yeah, I've seen a lot. Yep.
I am lying. Until this day, you are still trying to drag me off your lies. And honey, not one time have you asked me what my side was.
But why would I ask you when you, for the last 10, 12 months, have been white knighting for your buddy Tube Top Travesty, and you decided to go at me with never once reached out to me and asked me anything about Tube Top Travesty? You just ran with the lies she told you and spun him even more.
But like you said, you didn't need to. You showed receipts that had absolutely nothing to do with me.
No, that's not true. That's not true. But okay, if you say so.
Because you are so desperate.
The live you're talking about wasn't even about you. So why are you inserting yourself into it? You want attention. And you'll take it however you can get it. That's how I figure. Because you inserted yourself into the Tube Top Travesty situation and started talking about me. I didn't review you then. I should have, because your Dre content was god awful. But I left it alone. You didn't. You chose to run your mouth. Again, I'll ask you, why didn't you ever reach out to me? Only one side, huh?
To take us, the report on Katie Joy down, that you will do anything. And that is by lumping all of us together. And again, let me be clear. Because of you Nonsense, Cheshire,
Oh,
and Manya.
okay.
You'll all have this habit of leaving a small bit of information out. And the most vital part of that statement that I always make. Like when I have said this from the get.
No, I've not. No, I can't speak for anyone else, but I've not done that. I sure what I have. Oh, jeez.
Go. That I will defend Steve and continue to defend Steve in regard to Katie Joy falsely accusing him of sexual harassment. That last part, you'll tend to intentionally leave out.
No.
Why, Kathy P? Why leave out?
Because he was never, that was taken care of. Steve admitted to being inappropriate with her. I played the video, but yet you still white knight for him and say he wasn't. But yet there's video proof of him saying he was inappropriate. Oh, jeez, oh man. Are you kidding me? Cheshire, yeah.
That important part, does it not fit your storyline? Does it not fit to the purpose of what your
Janie Marie, she said that she was going to do a PowerPoint spreadsheet and prove me and Nonsense and Chesh and Manya wrong with the timeline, but I guess it's not in this video. I mean, good luck with that, because I play her own words. So good luck with that.
How you're trying to destroy Steve?
What vital parts am I leaving out? I don't care about Steve. I don't review Steve. I could care less what Steve does. I honestly could care less what any of you do. But you can't leave well enough alone. And I'm sorry, but what you did, what has been done to this woman is wrong. No matter who is involved, wrong is wrong.
Or even myself. Since that was part of how Cheshire implicated me, that has led me to be in this legal situation.
No, you put yourself in this legal situation. You did that. No one else. No one else. You chose. You made that choice. Remember that. No one else could have done it for you, honey.
These false allegations towards men, innocent men, can be damaging, dangerous, and leave a stain.
But again, whatever transpired between Steve and Katie was years ago, has zero to do with what is going on now, because Katie has nothing to do with this. Though you refuse to see that. The only ones that keep bringing Katie into this and pushing people together is you guys, your little crew.
On their name. Look at your buddy, the one that you fight tooth and nail for nonsense. That's why I've always called nonsense out as to
when I don't. What are you talking about? I don't white knight for anybody. I don't have to. You have to, because he wouldn't have nothing to do with you if you didn't. You know, because he does the shit. That's why he has an RO against him currently. Just saying.
Why she treats this man like this? Is it because of what she's heard from Katie Joy? Look at you, calling him Stevie Boy. Say what you want to say.
I'm allowed to call him whatever I choose. And I've never spoken to Katie. And I've never spoken to Katie about Steve. Don't care. Don't need to. I don't review him. And I don't need to reach out to Without a Crystal Ball. All I gotta do is put his name in. You should see the shit that comes up. Oh, Lord.
Say, white knighting for him, making it sound and look as though I am defending Steve from whatever drama he's in. Wrong. Get your facts right.
Right. Because guess where you're at? You got to go to an RO hearing. You're knee deep in this because of that. Right now, you don't see that? Come on. Come on. You're supposed to be such a smart, experienced woman of the world. And you don't see that. You really, truly don't see that. Are you kidding me? Oh, what did I just do? Nothing. Oh. I am not in the mood, computer. I'm truly not in the mood. Okay. Yeah, you put yourself in this exactly for your little group. Not me. I had nothing to do with you all doing this stuff to her. I was no parts of it. I would never do that to someone. I'm not even sure you even know the depths of the things they did. But you know what? You'll never know because you don't listen to nothing but the crap they feed you. I was watching when you were in Veda's chat and she was sending you those heavily edited clips about nonsense and she was lying. You were eating it up and you went and ran with it. You never vetted anything yourself. Never. And that's because I'm not white knighting for nonsense. I witnessed it myself. In fact, I played it on my channel. That tube top travesty. You know, you decided to come at me for her. And I blew you off for months.
No man deserves to be falsely accused of such things. How would you feel?
And look, she don't white knight for Steve, but this is what she's been talking about. Defending Steve. Yet Steve is on video admitting he was inappropriate with Katie.
If this was your husband, your brother, your nephew, your cousin, never mind, scratch that, because I have seen and heard enough to know the type of person you truly are.
You don't know anything about me. And you didn't 10, 12 months ago when you started talking shit about me, which I could give two craps about, honestly, because what you have to say about me, I don't care about. You're not relevant in my life. You have no bearing in my life whatsoever. And that's why I never responded. But you people go too far. And you don't know when to shut up. And I proved that you've lied. You did it to yourself at the beginning of your own video.
Also, FYI, you see when Steve was up on my panel quite a while ago, and he was disrespectful.
Yeah, exactly, Helen. That's a good comment. She is correct. No man deserves to be falsely accused. However, Steve has admitted to being inappropriate. It's on video. It's been all over the internet. You clearly don't look at nothing. You really don't.
Female in my chat. I shut that down immediately. I apologized to the female, and so did Steve. So you see, at the end of the day, I can only control what is in my control.
Steve himself confessed. Sorry, but he did.
Because he was on my panel. Something else I would like to enlighten you about, Kathy P.
Okay.
Preacher Boy, another man that Katie Joy made false accusations on. She said he is an abuser and that he abuses his children, his wife, and his non-existent sister. All because Preacher Boy did not respond to her in the time she wanted him to. Preacher Boy has a video where he tells
I don't know about this Preacher Boy, and I don't care. It's not my business. I don't cover without a crystal ball. And I would never believe anything that comes out of any of your mouths. There's that.
Story. Research is an amazing thing. Dion DeRico, who has a reality show on TLC.
You know what? Exactly. It wasn't just Katie that has said that about Steve being inappropriate with them. There's been many women. So how come you're not going after them? Because he's not. He chose Katie because he's in his feels. And you've rode that train. Look at your channel.
Accused him of doing some bad things to his nephews and said she spoke to his niece and her mom, which was false, which actually led Katie Joy to receiving a cease and desist from Dion Tarico. Like I said, Kathy P, research is a one.
And you know that for a fact? Have you seen the cease and desist? Do you know the Doricos? No, you do not. Did you review her Dorico content? No, you did not. Did you show the actual proof of what she said was wrong? You did not. That's on you, not me. Like I said, I don't review her and her content. I never claimed to.
Wonderful thing. Patterns, honey. Now back to Kathy P, who she associates with and with what she co-signs. When I did my video, My Truth, I explained why I could not fight the accusations made against me legally. And it also would give vindication to Rabbit by doing those videos and showing those emails, because the same emails they claimed that Rabbit was lying about, I received similar ones. And these people, Kathy P,
I don't know what you're talking about emails. I never said Rabbit down the whole lady anything about emails other than her being emailed a cease and desist. That's not threatening her children. That's not threatening her family. It's the way you spin it. You guys have tried to spin it.
Mania and nonsense was dragging Rabbit to fault. They were disparaging her, as I said. I will get more into that in my timeline video. Side note, Kathy P, don't fret. Still working on that video. It is a lot to get through.
Oh, she's still working on the timeline video. Okay.
And to this day, they continue to say Rabbit is lying. Anyways, I explained how my family for 2 years or more.
Okay, here we go. She's gonna do the emotional manipulation with her audience. My family, Rabbit lied. No matter how you spin it, she lied. She is not being sued by anyone, and it has nothing to do without a crystal ball. So she lied. You can't change that. The facts are the facts. A cease and desist is not a threatening email. It's not threatening your family. It's telling you to shut the hell up.
I have been dealing with my husband's diagnosis of cancer, to which, let me emphasize, he has a green light now. He's good. Being in remission, and then after his 1 year checkup, finding cancer again. And to them, and as I speak about Kathy P, she herself included, was using that and saying that I used it or used his diagnosis or whatever.
Oh, you're a liar. You're an outright freaking liar, because I never talked about anything about your husband's diagnosis. Show me the clip in full context. Show me. You're outright lying.
He was going through as emotional manipulation.
It is.
I told you guys a while ago that my husband was free of cancer. Unfortunately,
I said it's emotional manipulation.
He was found with cancer again.
And you know what? I'm sorry about that. I'm
there you
sending
go.
you praying that ever, but you can't use that to manipulate people with.
That's exactly what I said. I said that is not attacking or going after your husband's diagnosis, because you said he's in the clear, that he doesn't even have it again. So which is it, Renell? I said it was emotional manipulation. That's all I said. And you were using it like you are now.
Back to YouTube.
And as per Cheshire, alluding.
And I also said I feel bad. And I also said I send prayers. So see, you didn't get it right. You tried to twist that into more than what it was. And I'll stand by what I said. You use things for emotional manipulation. You've done it for the last 28 minutes.
I was lying about his cancer.
No, it's a lot of.
I never said you were lying. I said the exact opposite. Go back and play it again.
A lot of claims of husbands with cancer recently, and that seems to be a common thing going around.
At the time, I knew I did not have the resources.
Exactly, Mandy. They thought it was Katie suing them. Well, Kathy, you might be just ask Uni. Yeah, that's why a lot of people donated. And that's why she got so much and so many cash apps that she's bragging about getting. Because they thought this was all behind Katie and it has nothing to do with Katie. And down the hole lady's doesn't have a court date anyway, never did. But they're not lying.
Is to go to court and pay attorneys, because even though we have health insurance, we still have medical bills piling up. And please let me be clear. I am merely explaining myself.
No,
not
you're not
using this as an excuse
Yes,
for
you
trauma
are.
dumping or even emotional manipulation.
Yes, you are.
Shishai made this post. Yet, she was not the original person who said this. The person in a chat, as you can see, said that. But Shishai chose to double down on it. And when she started to get pushback, she tried to backtrack and say that she used F cancer as a negative.
But wait. But hold on while I rip nonsense for being sick and missing Chesh's live. Yeah, right?
Honestly and truly appreciate you guys for that.
Exactly. And that's exactly what you did, Renelle. And you are using it for emotional manipulation. I don't care what you think. That's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it.
For it?
I can't remember if I mentioned during this whole situation, but my husband is good. Beginning of January, we got the green light. He's A-okay.
My husband doesn't actually have cancer.
Exactly. There you have it. She used it for emotional manipulation, just like I stated, because she knew when she was saying that he didn't. Oh.
He got greenlit at the beginning of January. So me bringing up all this was completely meaningless.
Exactly.
Then she proceeded to call me a see you next Tuesday.
I can't legally fight back because I don't have the money because my family was paying for cancer treatments for my husband. Or my family is paying for cancer treatments for my husband. So you decided to do this, which is going to put your family into potentially having to spend money to send you to Kansas? What?
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
I never burdened anybody with this ever. I never brought it to YouTube.
You made the video about fucking... Oh my god.
Oh, you never brought it to YouTube. You always use it for your manipulating your audience. Stop it.
You are in fucking... You're a fucking pill is what you are. Jesus Christ. There's a word for this. There's a word for what you are. What's the word I'm looking for? Is it cunt? I think the word might be cunt.
And who do you have here in the side chat? Nonsense on the web. Not directing her bullshit. Still buttered because I called her significant other out. That called another woman a see you next Tuesday.
Oh, you didn't call nobody out. Stop it. Stop it.
Validating this woman calling me a see you next Tuesday speaks volumes on the type of person Nonsense is. She wants to claim.
No, Nonsense didn't say it. Just said it, even if she did. After all the things you've said about Nonsense, honey, you should be thankful that that's all she said, if she did say it. But basically that's what you were doing right now. Exactly what I said, in my opinion, and exactly what Chess said. That's exactly what you did. Oh, hold up. I never even put my banner up. Guys, I gotta remember my banner. Jeez. This is fair use, you know. It is covered under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. And I think I fair used the hell out of this, so.
That I'm attacking a character, you gotta have a character for one to attack it. And collection nonsense. Nah, I wasn't having a fit. Because at the end of the day, the men that are in my life and the men that are surrounded by me, I don't hear them calling anybody or any woman see you next Tuesdays, even if they did the worst things to them. Now, Kathy P continues to insist that the GoFundMe is fraudulent. Mm-hmm. Where could she have gotten this idea? Well, obviously, because Shishai stopped.
I'm the one that found the GoFundMe ASAP before a lot of other people. I made that comment right then and there as soon as I seen the GoFundMe. Yeah, did nothing to do with no one else, in my opinion, and I stand by it. It was fraudulent. Again, God, I keep explaining this, and I don't know why I'm wasting my breath. Down the hole lady was not being sued. Nothing was filed against her. You had Katie Joy's picture on it saying Katie Joy was behind this and trying to silence you. It has nothing to do with Katie. Katie is not the plaintiff in this case. But you failed to tell people that. You guys knew by attaching this to Katie, it would get you donations. Facts are facts.
Started with how this GoFundMe is fraudulent. At 60 years old, a grown adult is still playing follow the leader. I have received to this day over $2,000 through the GoFundMe and Cash App. And these,
I mean, the clips she's playing don't even show what she's saying they show. At the very beginning, she played that clip saying that I said Renelle was sending threatening emails to my children. No, that's not what was said. It actually, her name wasn't even mentioned. And it was me talking about Veda blaming Katie. And I said that Katie wasn't behind it. Nothing about Renelle. And that's just, I mean, the whole way through this, nothing that she's played shows what, it doesn't mean what she's trying to say it does. Saying that someone is using something for emotional manipulation was my opinion. And I stick by that. That's exactly what she does.
These are receipts that I posted on Twitter to show that I retained a lawyer and that I did pay them. Unfortunately, that lawyer could not appear or get to my case in time for court. So I had to retain another lawyer. And I have been partially reimbursed from the previous lawyer, which I have paid.
You should have been fully reimbursed from the other attorney if the attorney cannot represent you. And your GoFundMe's covered that and all the cash apps you got. You said so yourself.
As you can see, $2,000 to the new attorney. And you can also see his rights. Nonsense made it sound like attorneys will just give you free advice. Not true.
No one ever said that. Don't know where you got that. But it's a simple RO hearing right now. Okay.
Oh God, I'm sure she can get an easy consult with one of these attorneys. She doesn't need one. Why doesn't she just reach out to their buddy?
But you know what? Your first consultation is usually free.
What's their name? What's the Emily D. Baker? That's funny. I have an attorney for her if she wants one. I could give her the name of a bunch of them.
Like I said before, I appreciate each and every one of you for all your help, support, and encouragement. I'm not leaning on others to solely provide. And
you know what she does to make these videos? She goes through her lives and her previous videos and she clips out stuff that was said months and months ago to make it seem like it was just currently said. I've noticed that about her. She's very bad at editing too.
For these attorneys, I sold whatever I could.
Okay.
I have paid out of my own pocket to date over $2,000.
Okay, but you decided to do this. You made the choice to be a part of this. All you had to do was take down a couple videos and edit them. And to be quiet. But you couldn't do that because then you couldn't defend Steve and your little group of Mad Hatters. You know, like Down the Hole Lady and Tube Top Travesty and yeah. Anyway. You people are delusional. Your buddy EKC, the best she could come up with after I came out with the mod call, by the way, that you were never even mentioned in, never attached to you in any way, but you inserted yourself, was never attached to her. She was not mentioned in any way. She was not part of the call. She decided, guess your little group decided that's who should defend that. And she came out with this wanky story about supposedly I was a caller from 2020 about something about Katie. But when you played the call and you played me, oh dear Lord. You want to talk about a freaking reach. Jesus. That was beyond the reach. But anyway, so yeah, just keep going with your shit right now. See, because I don't play the fake shit. I play the real shit. You know.
For lawyers in Alabama and in Kansas, and it kills me because I could have used that money for more important things.
Oh,
but I'm also doing it
here. Listen, the emotional manipulation is out of this world. Am I the only one hearing this? And now she's even going to make herself sound like she's crying? She put herself in this. And if you paid $2,000, you raised more than that just in the GoFundMe. You know, you were bragging earlier about all your cash apps and stuff you got too. So you're not out nothing. You've had enough to pay for the lawyer. Donated. Because these people thought it was from Katie. And here you are going to cry. Oh my God.
So no, I did no wrong. Kathy P has the nerve to accuse me of sending threatening emails.
See how she clips together? And it's not, she should use iMovies because, you know, for us dummies that can't edit shit, iMovies is great. It blends it together. I mean, it's smooth. This is jumps. Hers jumps. So all she does, and her audience is so manipulated. She doesn't put no work in. She doesn't put no time in listening to anything or anything. She just takes little tiny clips from here and there. It's crazy.
Setting up fraudulent GoFundMes and accusing me of bringing harm to our kids.
I never accused you, you liar. You are lying. Never once did I accuse you of that. And you played that yourself at the beginning of your own damn video, you dumbass. You can't emotionally manipulate me. I feel bad for the people in your audience that are believing this crap. You're tugging at the heartstrings.
I have not shown an ounce of proof, Kathy P, that I have done the things you're accusing me of doing.
Yes, I did. I played your own words. I played your own videos. Everything I've said about you is true because I played you saying it. So again, how am I lying? I'll wait. Did you not say the GoFundMe was because Without a Crystal Ball was suing you and Rabbit, was trying to silence you? Did you not have her picture on the GoFundMe? That's not a lie. What's the lie is that you had her attached to it when she has nothing to do with it. You didn't tell the audience the truth because you were emotionally manipulating them to get donations. And you knew it would work. And it did. You're also manipulating people with the bills because you got more than enough to cover that. You're the one who's the manipulator here. Not me. I just play you. I just play your own words. I just read your own descriptions, your own post. That's it.
Rather, the evidence you choose to show is what others have done and attach me because I refuse to denounce them. Yes, I chose to displace my kids because their well-being and safety is the utmost importance to me.
Why on earth are you crying about this? What do you mean displace? Why did she displace her kids? Over an RO hearing? Are you kidding me? She is really playing this, isn't she? This is insane. So over her being served with a cease and desist and an RO hearing, she has uprooted her whole family? Her children were not threatened. She don't have littles anyway, but her children were... What? Wow. And I thought that down the hole lady went off the rails. They were getting an emailed cease and desist. Jeez.
Unlike you, that has admitted and have told on several occasions over and over again how the government IT techs at your husband's job helps you with personal affairs.
No, never said they helped me with personal affairs. I said that I had an IT guy that was looking into the email threats I received. Never said anything more than that. And they don't do anything more than that because, see, unlike you, some people have scruples.
Are tracing the emails?
You know, it is my husband's job, so there's some things can't go there. You know what I mean? Because it is his job, and they are government IT guys, so I've got to be cool.
And you can have your kids at home with you. I don't have that pleasure.
But that's your choice. What did you have to uproot? What are you talking about? Why on earth would you do that? I actually received threatening emails about unaliving my children. Did you? No, you're crying about a cease and desist and RO hearing. You made these choices. Wow. I can't. It's insane. I have no. Hey, Phoenix, I don't know what she's talking about. Jesus. This is all over the cease and desist and the RO. Yes. Unbelievable.
I don't think I would do that because I would think that is wrong to do.
And I'm
Nevertheless,
going to tell you what. I'd reach out to any IT guy I know. In fact, the police also have them. When it comes to sending threatening emails about my children. All the other hundreds of emails, nope. They're deleted or not opened. All these clips I keep getting of shit Katie supposedly saying, I don't know what she's saying because I didn't open them and listen to them. That's garbage. I don't care. The one that was important, the ones that I want to know where they came from, was the ones threatening my kids. You put yourself into this whole situation. And I don't know why. But I don't know why you feel like you had to uproot your whole family. Okay. But hey, that's how you're feeling. Manipulation train.
my kids are very sheltered, and maybe they are too much on social media, that they're worried about being swatted or unstable people coming to our door. I have to do what's best for my kids' safety. Well,
then if you're so worried about, she lives in, I thought she lived in another country. How the hell is she going to get swatted? And if you're getting threats like that, what the hell are you doing on YouTube? If my kids were terrified that they were going to get swatted, mine aren't old enough to be on social media. They're littles. They'll probably never be old enough to be on social media. I'm a helicopter mom. I am a helicopter mom. But if that's the case, if my kids felt like that, honey, YouTube would be gone, okay? Because my kids' emotional, their emotional well-being would damn sure trump freaking YouTube. Sorry, that's just me. I don't think so, no. And she's talking about the cease and desist and the RO. Beta, because she's actually told Beta on Twitter to quit tagging her in her post. And she said that one live I reviewed of hers, she said that she sent Beta an email telling her exactly her opinion of her, how she felt about her, and that was it. And she was, but I have no idea what she's talking about other than the RO and receiving the cease and desist. That's no reason to uproot your whole family. So I have no clue. She doesn't make any sense. She doesn't stick to a point and clarify a point. This displacing her children over the RO is new to me and totally crazy. Yeah, from what she's saying right here, I'll back it up. What she's saying right here is because of the RO and the cease and desist. What?
How the government IT techs at your husband's job helps you with
no, I didn't say
and
personal.
you can have your kids at home with you.
Yeah, and I was receiving death threats on my children. You got an emailed cease and desist and an RO hearing. I mean, if there's more, then you need to say so because you're not saying so. And it's, yeah, whatever.
I don't have that pleasure. And I don't think I would do that because I would think that is wrong to do. Nevertheless, my kids.
What is wrong to do? To have a friend look at an email that was threatening to unalive my children? No, that's not wrong to do. I call that smart to do. It's a good thing to have friends that can do things I can't with computers. It really is. But I didn't send them none of those. And honestly, I didn't do it until the police told me I could. Yeah, because I actually did call them. I actually did meet with them. They actually have all the emails, not just the ones threatening my kids, all of the ones threatening me. Every time I get new emails with the voice clips, I send them to them because the detective
very shouted and made.
The detective wants any emails I get. So yeah, but I didn't do anything they didn't tell me I could do.
Maybe they are too much on social media that they worried about being swatted or unstable people coming to our door.
Okay, they are so much on social. She said they are so much on social media that they're worried about being swatted. What social media are they on? Your YouTube? Steve's YouTube? Since he claimed the alleged swatting incident? What are you talking about? I'm confused. Yeah, if she is getting threatening emails, I do hope she is reporting them. I mean, we're now really, if you are getting threatening emails like that to unalive your children and stuff like we've gotten, then you do need to report them. But I think you're talking about the cease and desist and RO. I think that's what this is all about. I for some reason, that's just. And Katie don't even care about this girl.
To do what's best for my kids' safety, well-being, and peace of mind, and my parents, because of people like you, Katie Joy.
Like me, I've never went for your real life. Don't care about your real life. Didn't even know about your parents. Don't care. Not my business. I review you on your words here. So if everything is such a mess and you're so terrified, why are you still on YouTube? Why isn't all of this trumping YouTube? I don't know. Weird.
Mania, Cheshire, and nonsense, spreading false information. My kids, my entire family has been through enough this past year alone.
Oh,
and
here we
go.
go.
Of these people, and then involving themselves.
So your entire family's been through enough of this year because of these people, because of us. How? I want to know how, when, and what. Because I've never heard anybody talking about your shit, your personal stuff, other than what you use as manipulation, which is what you're doing right now. But none of that, me reviewing you on your own words, is not doing any of the above that you just said. This is crazy.
And by Cheshire implicating me, our lives have been turned upside down. As a family, we spoke.
Wait a minute. Now you're blaming Chesh for implicating you. Aren't those your videos on your channel that were requested to be edited and taken down? Are they not your own words? How is it Chesh's fault? Weren't you the one that received the cease and desist and the multiple requests to edit and take down his videos? your videos. Okay. Why is it with this group, it's always somebody else's fault, never their own? Because they never do anything? Are they watching some old BHB crap? They must be. I'm going to show something about her in a minute to give us a laugh. One of the clip channels did something on her I want to show.
Supposed to be happy celebrating the victories. Yet in a few days, my only support in this house, my parents, leave and I will be totally alone. Zero support. It's not right.
Oh my God. This is wow. Because of it. What? But she's not manipulating anybody here. That hurts my brain, seriously. Yet. Whoa.
Once again, I'm not trauma dumping. Who trying to
You are. You're manipulating people. You're making it seem like all this is all over an RO hearing and a cease and desist. That's what this is all about. That's what she said come Monday. This is all over. Oh, my Lord. Wow. Jesus. You've never been involved in litigation of any kind, have you? Because let me tell you, it drags on for years. And your whole life is put under a freaking microscope and then gone through with a super fine tooth comb a couple times over. Yeah. Gosh, you're doing all this from an RO and a cease and desist.
mostly manipulate anyone. This is the truth. This is the type of people we have in
our... She said it was because Chesh implicated her and got her in this. Yeah, does that make any sense? How did Chesh implicate her and get her in this? When we're now made the video.
Society, people on YouTube.
They're on her channel.
YouTube that gets enjoyment by hurting the next person and on behalf of others.
No one's trying to hurt you, Renelle. Reviewing your content, doing commentary on you, is not harassing or attacking you. You've attacked me for months with your friend Beta, and I never said a word to you. You wanted to know why I didn't reach out to you. Why didn't you ever reach out to me? Instead, you rode the Tata train. Yeah.
Lastly, Kathy P., what business is it of yours what I give to anyone? And why did you have...
What are you talking about? What you give? I have no idea what you're talking about.
The need to point out the gift that I gave to EKC people suck.
What gift did you give to I'm not even... What gift did you give to EKC? I have no clue what you're talking about.
I give people things all the time.
Oh, you're talking about when she was... I wasn't talking about you, you dumb fuck. See, you never watch anything. I have been telling EKC for months and months to go back to making her drinks because she's funny when she does it and she actually makes some really cool drinks. So I had been saying it, and then I think Nonsense even said it once or twice. And voila, her next live, guess what she started out with? I'll be damned, making her drinks. And she was showing off a shaker or something that you sent her. Big fucking deal. I didn't... That was EKC showed it off. I was riding right along with it. What the fuck are you talking about? Why are you trying to twist that into something it's not? Go watch the freaking video. It's on EKC's channel. It's on my channel. It's not hidden. My God, the way they twist everything. She's twisting like... Wow.
Ask your moderator, KCG, the things that I gifted her. That is not who I am. I don't hurt.
I don't care about what you give to anybody. I was reviewing EKC when she was showing it off, you dumb shit. What? Lady, seek help is all I can tell you. Seek help, because you need it. The way you twisted all this stuff, wow. Why won't you show the clip? How come you're not showing the clip? Because you know why? Because it was your buddy showing it off and I was just reviewing her. Can't show what you don't have, but then you've showed all these other clips that don't actually show what you claim they show. Delusions run deep. Holy shit.
People, unlike you and your group. It's taken me nearly 2 days to do this video. It's hard for me to do the timeline video because I'm acting the same way. And I apologize. I truly do apologize.
Oh,
and
the
again,
manipulation.
And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I'm not trauma dumping.
You are.
I'm not trying to emotionally manipulate anybody.
You are.
I had to compose myself, and I do apologize for getting so emotional. This is very hard. I know it's not anybody's burden to bear.
What is very hard? You put yourself in this situation. You received a cease and desist. You chose to not comply. You chose to continue. Therefore, you received notice for a Zoom RO hearing. Not even in person. What are you? Wow. And this could have all been avoided. But you chose to not. And you know why? Because of your buddy. Your dear, sweet buddy. That's why. Same reason you go out, Katie, for Steve. Oh,
it's not anybody else's problem.
My husband's being a clown.
I know my truth.
I'm almost done.
I cannot speak about this because of the legal situation I am in. I feel terrible that my family is going through this. I feel like such a bad mother for having.
It's an RO hearing. You live states apart anyway. All she wanted you to do was leave her alone. Edit those couple videos. But you wouldn't do that because of Steve. You created this. What are you talking about? Lord, if this really was a lawsuit, if she was actually having a civil suit, Kathy P, have you have a group? Glad I'm in it. I guess I do. I guess we're a group. A legal situation that you put yourself in, no one else. Exactly. And, you know, thankfully, it's not a civil lawsuit because she's doing all this over a cease and desist and a Zoom OR hearing. Wow. I don't know what she'd do in a real lawsuit. Oh. But tell me she's not trauma dumping or emotionally manipulating, but yes, she very much is. Very, very much is. Hey, Smiles.
To send my kids away
what
just
are
to
you
keep
doing? How are you? I'm so sorry, Hope. I wish I was there to give you a hug. Hope lost her baby. I'm so sorry, Hope. Our fur babies are our babies. Do you know how badly KJ gets treated for crying on stream? They still make fun of her. Hate when I have to point these things out. Everyone knows KJ is not someone I care for. Yeah, I know, but they don't give you a choice. It's like, wait a minute. Excuse me. You're sitting here actually doing worse than she did.
But you'll call her out for it. You can't make this shit up with these people. I swear, none of them. Between the whole group, there's the whole bunch, the whole company, there's not an active brain cell. I mean, does she realize how she sounds? If any of this, she played in the beginning of the video where I clearly was talking about Without a Crystal Joy. What's her name? When I call her Without a Crystal Joy. Anyway, that thing. I was reviewing data about the emails, not Renell. In fact, I even said that Renell didn't have anything, that I didn't think Renell had anything to do with it. We were talking about, she was blaming Katie for all these emails. And I was saying, no, I don't think Without a Crystal Ball had anything to do with it. But she only wanted to, even the part she clipped didn't show what she said. And neither did anything else she showed. Wow. Like I said, this was emotional. Bet you that GoFundMe lights up and them cash apps light up.
Safe.
Just saying.
My family doesn't deserve this. I know this is not anybody else's problem.
But you put yourself in this. No one else did but you.
But please, I beg of you, please do not go spread hate to anybody that I've discussed in here. Do not retaliate on my behalf. Please, I beg of you, do not do that. Or anybody else's
And your emotional manipulation isn't working because, that's to go to what people say when they really want you to go do something. Please. Oh my God. There's got to be some weak-minded people in that audience.
I would appreciate it if you guys would share this video because this is part of how now I am paying for my legal situation. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart.
Paid for it. The receipts you showed, you've gotten more than enough money to pay for that. Just saying. According to your own figures on the GoFundMe.
So I appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time out to watch this video. I got to end it because I feel like I'm losing it again. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Please be safe out there. Be kind to one another and don't forget, make good memories. Bye, guys.
Oh my God.
All this crap is going too far. And I see.
Wow. She's not emotionally manipulating anybody. Not at all. I cannot understand this. Seriously, I'm blown away. How far this is going over ROs after a woman was harassed and the rest of us all saw it or experienced similar things with them and so many tried. Yep, exactly. This is unbelievable. I used to watch her now. I really enjoyed her. She's quite funny. It all changed when she got associated with Steve. Everyone who associates with Steve turns to shit. And you know what? You're right. Because a lot of people have said that about her. I don't be kind. Yeah, isn't that funny? It's not emotional manipulation, though. Not at all. Oh, Karen. Oh, I was in that one. Hills did a video on Betty. It's a good one. We need some laughs. I don't honestly even know what to say to that. Hey, KCG. Their elevators don't leave the ground floor. That's all I can say.
I have no idea half of what she was talking about. Neither does she. She showed no proof. She actually showed things that didn't prove what she was saying. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what her spreadsheet, her timeline says. I'm sure she's going to manipulate the hell out of her audience for that one too. Because I'm standing on what I said. In my opinion, the GoFundMe was fraudulent. In my opinion, she is emotionally manipulating people. And I'm going to stand by that. Sorry. Is what it is. Because nothing she said was actually true. Not nothing about me. And nothing about nonsense that I know of, and I'm in her chats. I've never seen any. Yeah. Oh. Wow. Let's have some laughs because I don't. So Heels changed her intro just for this video. None other than, Tina gave everybody her version of a dance. Yeah, well, according to her, I accused her. But the clip she played at the beginning of her video, which was her proof that I accused her, did not say her name. In fact, I said that Katie Joy didn't have anything to do with it. Because I was reviewing Veda, blaming Katie. Yeah, she doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Anyway, let's at least laugh at this. Why is it doing that? Full screen, okay. You go, Tina.
Come to get me. Send the big bad wolves to fetch me. I've been staging a protest, swapping guns for roses.
Oh, get the goose too close.
Campaign for liberty.
I know a lot of you, probably everybody has seen Tina's dance, right? I mean, did y'all see it? I know y'all had to have seen it. It's good. Hey, Tina looks damn good. She's 61. She looks damn good. And she danced, I don't know how many, she danced several dances. It wasn't just that one. You go, girl. You saw it last night, Wild Spicy. Exactly, Smile. She was getting it. It was, and then I guess an Ernie troll or something came in and she thought it was Ernie and did another dance for, because, she got the hots for Ernie. But yeah. You go, girl, though. She looks damn good for her age. 60 proud, bitch. I mean, that's all they got to go with me at my age. And like, it bothers me. I could give two shits. I'm 60 proud, bitch, and I still look better than both of you. And I know that. Yeah, I'm getting stoned. I needed to. Let's laugh at Betty. This is Hills in the Air, a Bullhorn Betty production.
Through a lot of due diligence and a lot of web sleuthing, the team found that there's other people that have claimed that this McDougal guy has armed them in the past. Crimes, the kind of stuff that Olivia and I travel.
The team? What team? Betty, quit spread rumors and misinformation. You're okay.
All over the country.
90% of what they do, this is in hope they will get another documentary. Yep. 90% of why they do this is in the hope they will get another documentary. Youch. The other one didn't make him look all that great, but okay.
Working with a lot of different people to try to prevent. You guys love me because I kind of tell it like it is. And, we've already done our due diligence on this case before we even arrived. And I can tell you that there is.
You before you even arrived, you didn't know about it because you were headed to the border. So that's a lie. You were headed to the border, Betty. Notice how she immediately goes after the parents. Yes, she will.
Some substance abuses, or at least substances in the family, on both sides, the father and the mother. That's what I learned on the way up here. Which is, people don't hang out with people like Steve McDougal if you're a good, upstanding person, right? You don't see somebody like Steve McDougal here hanging out with Bullhorn Betty, right? This is all preventable stuff. This is for this. His history, I question. Why? How? How? And if you guys want to do some, do stupid stuff, or you're who am I to judge? Don't put your children in jeopardy. Don't bring those slime balls to your house. Don't introduce them to your kids. If you want to party with those people, go out and party, right? Keep them away from your family. Keep them away from your kids. There's a lot of things that were going on in this young girl's life. Her mom and dad were split up. There was, separation and stuff like that. Neither parent had anything to do with this. And I've seen a lot of stuff. Even me, I am a little frustrated because I'm sick of covering cases like this, right?
Oh, so the people that allowed
Wait a minute.
Ito to watch their kid doesn't want social media having an opinion. Get away from me with that mess. Take you be.
Yeah, this is what Betty says. Betty says, oh, so the people that allowed a pedo to watch their kid doesn't want social media having an opinion? Get away from me with that mess. Take you BS to the hate channels where this type of stupidity is acceptable. This is what Betty commented back to the family about not wanting a social media circus. She thought deleting it real fast would help, but Betty knows better. It's YouTube.
ES2. The hate channels where this type of stupidity is acceptable.
Don't realize that social media does help. It's why we do what we do. It generates leads, period.
Betty, this case was solved before you even got there. You had nothing to do with anything. You did not help. Tell me how you helped. You spread misinformation. That's what you do. And that's what you did. You put out about the coroner. You put out about his confession. You put out about she was found when she wasn't found. You made it look like you were running all over town, finding all the clues. The police already knew. They already had the man. They already knew that. They already knew where to look. That's why they were there.
Generates leads, and the more people we can get these cases out to, the more leads that are generated in a case. And so we all had a hand in getting this little girl's name out there.
You all had a hand in getting this little girl's name out there. What? They were looking before you even got there. They already had their suspect before. What are you talking about? Hill says you have seriously never done a thing to help these cases. Not ever. Betty, you had no hand in this whatsoever. Except to pass out misinformation. What is she talking about?
And we all had, everybody here was as professional can be. The only thing I can say is the infiltration of garbage. People that intentionally send out information to get people to talk. That's disgusting to me. This is a little 11-year-old girl, and anybody that does that kind of stuff is a monster. You guys are just as much of a monster as the people committing these crimes. And I'm going to stand on that with all of my channel. Anybody that engages in that, you're a monster.
After we left, we heard there is a radio connection stating that they were.
She spread this the day before Audrey was found.
Calling the coroner out to the location.
That's not true, Betty. And you knew it, and you never corrected yourself. Of course.
As heartbreaking as this is, I can tell you that we knew the outcome of this case when we started covering it because of the details, and that's what we do. We analyze the details, we look at the statistics, and we make a determination. So,
Betty, you analyze the details and make a determination. Who the hell are you? And what do you think it matters? You had nothing to do with this case. Documentary sizzle reel. That's so spot on. Betty, you didn't have nothing to do with solving this case. You didn't have nothing to do with getting it out there. Stop it. You're exploiting this case for your own content, for your own selfish needs. That's the truth.
A lot of people get upset with that because, we kind of call it like it is.
You call it like it is. Betty, remember the little boy that was found safe and alive? Remember the look on your face? How disappointed you were that you wasted 17 minutes looking for him, but you weren't looking for him. You were streaming and talking to your audience. Yeah. Remember that? Because I do. You don't know the outcomes of nothing. You want the worst outcome. Always.
Result. We knew that this, I mean, literally, that she would be in this water. We knew that this was going to be the ending result.
You didn't know anything except what law enforcement told you, and because law enforcement was there searching when you got there. You didn't know anything. Stop. Oh my God.
When we got here. And people are angry because I said that early on in the beginning of this case. And look where we are. So be angry with me, whatever.
Oh my God, Betty, you were so wrong in this case, as you are in all of them. But you put out misinformation. You know, you had this breaking news of the weights being sold and being missing and stuff, which, you know, ended up not having nothing to do with it. Yeah, no, Betty. Yeah, her audio is terrible. And if I turn it up, then it seems like I'm yelling. So I'm trying to remember to mute and turn it up and then try to turn it back down. And yeah. Unbelievable. She really, truly thinks she does something. No, I didn't, Mandy. No, I haven't. Yeah, I'm glad he got found guilty on all counts. Well deserved. Well deserved. Deserves the death penalty, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. Oh, it should be. I hope it is. Mandy, I hope it is. And he still won't tell him where he put her. She better watch out before she lands herself in the middle of a crime scene with no alibi. In my opinion, what Betty and Olive Oil were doing was exactly what the article from the documentary, the one review called them out as. They were being crime tourists. That's all they were being. Tourists. Why are they going all over town making these videos? Had nothing to do with it. The police knew exactly where they needed to search. They knew where, before Betty and them even got there. But they're going to run all over town and, try to talk to people and put rumors out and misinformation and exploit the hell out of this case because that's all she's doing. It's jumping to conclusions without facts. For goodness sakes, BHB. Yeah. That's what I said. So freaking what? You found a marketplace, a Facebook marketplace post of him selling weights. God knows when that post was put up. And you claimed the one was missing, and that was your big breaking news. And you alluded that he used it. You didn't even know the difference between a weight and a barbell. Oh my Lord. I can't with these people. I can't. You've got Betty, then you've got Renelle. I don't even know what else to say about Renelle. I mean, that just... You talk about twisting and turning. Oh, my Lord. I hope I never get like that. If I do, y'all need to put me out of my misery. Don't let me get like that. That's insane. So what, anybody got big plans for the weekend coming up? I think I'm gonna Well, no, I'm not going to paint the bathroom. I'm not that gun-ho this weekend. I might finish. I don't know. I got to start my spring cleaning. Ugh, I dread it. My son's birthday's coming up. He's going to be 6. In a couple days, my baby's going to be 6. Now he says he wants a pizza party at school. Do you know how many kids are in his class? Oh. And then he said he wanted to go. He wanted to do bowling alley. Then he changed his mind and said no. He wants a home party. He can't make up his mind. If I ever hear you get like that, Kat, I will find a way to contact your hubby to get you help. Okay, hope you do that, please. So I need him to make up his mind what he wants for his class because I got to order whatever it is. I'm hoping he changes his mind. There's 22 kids in his class. That's a freaking lot of pizza. Hell, I need a job to pay for it. That's insane. And you know they're going to charge delivery fees because they've taken it to the school. Maybe he'll stick with the cupcakes. I don't know. Who knows? He's little. So mom may have to step in and make the final decision because he keeps throwing too many things out there. It's wild. My son was due February 28th. He was a leap year baby. But he didn't come till March 10th. And as you all know, my son passed away. And then, years later, I get a little boy whose birthday's on the 27th. It's just weird. Okay, I'm going to get off. Take my... Oh, a smoke one? Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. The kids were in bed. I'm outside by myself. I don't even let them outside when I'm smoking a cigarette. They don't need to be around cigarette smoke or any kind of smoke. But yeah. My kids are never getting on social media. I've already decided that. They're never getting on social media. So I am going to end this. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I've been up since 5 o'clock. And tomorrow I'll get to sleep till 6, maybe. Probably not. But you guys got big plans? If you got it, smoke them. Have fun. But guys, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you. Mods, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chats, the memberships. It really does help support the channel. I am very thankful for you guys. And I'm not going to emotionally manipulate you. I'm not crying. I'm blown away. I really am blown away by all that. I'm like, whoa. We're talking a whole other kind of universe. Like a whole different plane. I don't know. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I'm sure I'll see you on the YouTube streets somewhere. All right, guys. Have a good one. Bye, all. All right, and Bets thinks that Harmony case is going to be the key to getting to Dawn and Candace. Little Angel's DNA was all over that evidence. They didn't need her body. Yeah, Lisa, that when she says that about Summer and she says she's gonna get that they're gonna do something, they're gonna make something happen in Summer's case. Betty so badly wants that portal girl declared, and I don't get it. An advocate would not want that. A true advocate would not want that. And there's no evidence in Summer's case. There was a ton of evidence in the Wells case. I mean, not the Wells case. In Harmony's case. There was a ton of DNA evidence. I mean, there was just so much evidence. And there's nothing in the Wells case. It makes no sense to me. None at all. I mean, I just don't know an advocate that so badly wants the worst outcome. Not much of an advocate. But anyway. All right, guys. I'll see y'all on the YouTube streets. Later.